So let's face it, the recruiting industry is tough. Add in the fact that you're recruiting for a niche or hard to fill position, and it gets even tougher. Here are 3 easy ways that you can go ahead and start incorporating a more personalized approach into how you're treating your candidates. The first one begins with your job postings. Job postings typically are very boring and very bland and include information on requirements and qualifications, and that's it. In order to differentiate yourself, it's important that your job postings also project what the candidate needs and wants in order to decide if they want to work for your company. Perks, benefits, all the fun things that you do, what your culture looks like, so that they can make that decision, and it saves both of you a lot of time. The second part is how you approach your candidates or your outreach. I've heard all the excuses, and I've probably used a few myself. It's easier to reach more candidates if I send out mass emails. I can get more done and focus on other things. But the point of the matter is that your candidates want to feel like you're reaching out to them, not to them and everybody else that matches a skill. Personalize your outreach. Be clear and concise in what you're offering and what you can offer to them, and just be creative so that you can stand out amongst the sea of emails and outreach attempts that they get. Research your candidate. Is there something on an article that maybe would be tailored towards their industry or their focus? Is there something that they recently attended based on a tweet that they put out 2 days ago that you could reference? The last part is how you communicate with your candidates. We don't want to give our candidates the impression that once they get in the door and apply, that we don't care about them. That communication needs to keep going, and we need to keep giving them continuous updates, even if it's just to say, hey, Joe, you interviewed for this position. I don't have an update yet, but I'm gonna get back to you by Friday. And you keep doing that until you close that loop. It's important to keep that communication going and keep them in the loop so that you can create that relationship, whether or not they get hired.